Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of 3 Kaldheim draft. Alright, so we got rare, we got Arnie Broken Bow, or Broken Brow. 3 mana, 3/3 haste, and then he can get bigger if you've got other bigger creatures. I mean, he's pretty good. He actually doesn't feel rare to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Kind of feels like he could have been one of the uncommon legends, in my opinion. But I'd probably just take Demon Bolt over it. If I was going to take anything. Demon Bolt just might be the best in this pack, too. Other good cards. Rune of Sustenance. I like the runes. I think they play well. Definitely good with the equipment. Shepherd of the Cosmos. I like this card. It's good. I've played with it. It's good value. Doomscar Titan. Haven't played with it a lot, but I like it. I think it's good. Not a ton of other crazy good cards in there, but I'm happy to take a Demon Bolt first pick and see what happens. All right, follow-up pick. I really like Tuskeri Firewalker a lot. I think it's a good card. There's an Icebind Pillar in here, which I like. Mistwalker's good. The Amulet's fine. I could just take the Snow Mountain. The thing about Snow Mountains are, white and red don't have very many snow things going on. So it might not actually be a direction I want to go for that. I really like Firewalker a lot. I think it's a great card. Way better than I expected it to be. It keeps with our first pick. And you can just play a bunch of them because they boast for such a cheap cost. And I think what happened was I compared it to Grotag Night Runner from Zendikar Rising. And I was like, oh, that card was almost unplayable. But with that card, you had to actually damage your opponent. This, you just attack. It's got 3 power, which is good. In this case, this is like one of the rare exceptions where like a 3/2 is probably better than a 2/3. Because as long as you attack with it and you get a boast off, you're pretty happy. I'm going to take it. I think there were some other good cards in there, by the way, but I'm fine taking it there. There is Squash, too, but currently don't have any Giants. Not that that's a huge deal. Way down is some removal. I don't personally love it that much, but it is on color with like a Berserker theme. We can take the Breakneck Berserker, go for like an aggressive tap attack deck here. Like I can take Berserker. It's not great, but it's a 3 mana 3/2. I could take the removal over it, but like I said, if I don't get the Giants, and there really aren't changelings in red that I can think of. I don't think the changelings are in red. They are in blue, and that's also the giant colors. This pack's not exceptional either. I could just take a Snow Forest, but I'll take the Berserker. I'm feeling like maybe something aggressive here. Okay. So choices now. Well, Alpine Meadow. Pretender could be good for a Berserker build. It is another 3-drop, however, but if you get enough Berserkers, might be good. It is a Berserker itself as well. It also is a Giant, which would have been good for Squash. There's Duskwielder if I want to go really violent attack in Rakdos Berserker. But Pretender's probably better, and I can maybe find Duskwielders later. I think the Battershield Warrior is a good card. I could just take it. But, you know what? We'll take Pretender for now and see what's open more. Alright, well, there's a good reason to go Rakdos Berserker, because this card is pretty sweet. You can kill your opponent with it, you can kill their creatures, and you get creatures back. It's good. I like the Tormentor's Helm a lot, too. Big fan of this equipment. It's very cheap. Fearless Pup is playable, but let's take the return. 5th pick. Maybe that's a sign. Could be. About Berserkers. We'll see. So I can take Frostbite now. There's Squash and Run Amok. And another Snow Mountain. Frostbite's pretty cheap. Run Amok, it's actually in the running here, but Frostbite's probably pretty important. It's just 1 mana to let you kill things. I personally like Run Amok, especially in decks like this. Hyper aggro. It's a fairly cheap combat trick. And it can just push through extra damage on your opponent, which is quite good. I think Raise the Draugr looks good in here too, since we have currently all Berserkers, but I'll take the Frostbite for now, see what happens. All right, another Carter's Vicious Return. I can do that. We can be pretty creature heavy and make these work. It's a good sign for Rakdos as well. Another Snow Mountain in here, which is actually good for Frostbite, but we'll take the Vicious Return. The Immersturm Raider, of course, would be playable too, but and so would the Kennelmaster, actually. But let's take the return. See if we can make it work. All right, we can take Duskwielder now, or we could take Raven Wings. Raven Wings I'm kind of interested in. I don't actually really like Wielder, now that I'm saying it, but it is a Berserker that's 1 mana. So it's something to do early. It works well with Pretender and the Vicious Return. But we probably take Raven Wings because evasion is something we're not going to really have a lot of access to, so let's just take it. Wow, Doomscar Titan. Great card to get, very powerful. Really awesome. So we'll take that over the Kennelmaster. And that is good. All right, we can take Squash. Maybe I just take Snow Mountain now. Could also take Grim Draugr, which is a Berserker. But we're not going to be able to activate it without the Snowland, so might as well just take a late Snow thing. We do have 1 Giant now for Squash, but we're actually kind of good on removal already. Frostbite, Demon Bolt, 2 Vicious Return. I'm sure we'll find some more. And I don't think this is an optimal Squash deck anyway. I love Squash as a card, but I don't think this is the right deck for it. All right, we can take a Recruiter. Somebody mentioned good synergy with the Recruiter. What was it? I forget. It was cool, though. I'll have to look back. I liked it. All right, Duskwielder. Kind of an easy pickup here. Yeah, it's cheap. Berserker. I don't think it's a great card, but if you have enough equipment, it's certainly fine. Oh, we got 2 Raven Wings, huh? Well, I actually could take a second Raven Wings and then just be good on equipment front. Okay, I'm all right with that. Now we don't need any more equipment. We do need some more creatures, but looking good. I think we'll just take this, I guess. Dual Strike. What can we actually do with it? Not that it's a big deal since it's all we're taking anyway. Demon Bolt, Frostbite, some other things. So there's reinforcements here, or we can take the Snow Swamp. It's also Grim Draugr. Probably take the Snow Swamp. Reinforcements is actually pretty good. I like the multi-body thing, but I'm going to take the Snow Swamp because we have Frostbite. We might get some Grim Draugrs on the wheel. It just feels like a decent opportunity to take it. Not giving up anything too crazy for it, and it does contribute to the deck already, and possibly contributes more depending on what we pick up along the way. Probably not doing Dual Strike, but cute to talk about nonetheless. All right, Liberator is in fact a Berserker, pretty good. Could take another Pretender. It's 3 mana though. The 2 mana ones are the tough ones to get. And actually Pretender is good with the reinforcements if we get that back. I mean, these can get pretty beefy. And we are rocking all Berserker right now. Liberator is a 2-drop, however, but there's other, it's not like it's a busted one, even though it's uncommon. It does spit out dwarves. I'd probably just go Pretender. It's another 3-drop. It could come back to bite me a little bit, but I'm going to take it. I love Tormentor's Helm. Could take a Snow Swamp, though. Since we already have 2 Raven Wings, that might be better. Otherwise, we're going to have too many equipment. All right, we'll take the Snow Swamp. I think there's still a pretty good chance that we can find some stuff like Valkyrie, for example. There's Immersturm Raider, Breakneck Berserker, and Duskwielder in here. Valkyrie's going to be tough to get, or tough to activate unless we really get quite a few snow. It does evade, though, but we probably take a Berserker. We already have a lot of 3-drops, 5 3-drops. I might, for curve reasons, need to take, like, a Duskwielder or the Raider. I'm not sure which one I like more. Probably... Actually, not sure. I'm gonna go with the Raider, I think. I'm not sure on that one. All right, Rune of Mortality is cool. There is Way Down, which is removal. I personally don't really like this card. This isn't on... This is a snowland we could use. I mean, there's an argument you could have taken the Valkyrie there because it flies, but I feel like we kind of already have... I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of expensive stuff already. I kind of want to cut the curve down, make our pretenders a little bit better. But I might be wrong. So I can take the Rune of Mortality. It goes on a Raven Wings. Or I just take the Way Down, which I don't like. I'm going to take the Rune. Another Vicious Return, huh? Wow. I think I'm okay playing a bunch of these. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, if we don't have the creatures to support it, it's not going to be good, but I don't really like Wither Crown for this kind of aggressive deck. Duskwielder I would take, but we'll take the Vicious Return, whatever. Wow, got Carter, huh? The man himself. There's also Frenzied Raider in here, and we do have some Boast. Not a lot, though, but we have some. Yeah, we're going to take Carter. I like the card a lot. Awesome Berserker. Or we can take the Reinforcements now, which is quite good with double Pretender. Especially since you can go turn 2 this, turn 3 this, turn 4 Foretell plus another. You could make this like a... You can make this a 5/5 on turn 4, which is pretty good. That doesn't seem out of the realm of possibilities either. Alright, Grim Jogger now. I like this more for our deck than the Hailstorm Valkyrie, because it only requires 1 Snowland, and it's a Berserker. But we have a lot of 3-drops, so could end up being something we don't need. I'll take the Kennel Master here. We really don't need any more removal. I think at this point we're really just on the hunt for cheap beaters. Like Duskwielder. I can take and play a ton of these actually just because... Alright, got the Way Down back. Probably don't need it. It's not really... We have so many ways to sacrifice our own things already. I don't need the Village Rites because we already have 3 Carter's Vicious Return. But, yeah. How many creatures do we have? 12? So, I think we're going to find enough creatures. So we have a whole pack to find 3 or whatever. Blood on the Snow. This is a strong effect, but... But I don't think that's what we're looking for. I could just take another Carter, be happy enough about it. It's a great legend. I really like that it forces them to attack and opens you up for potential lethal strike. A lot of 4-drops in here, but I think we can easily get away with 17 lands probably. Blood on the Snow is cool, but it's just not what an aggro beatdown deck wants to do. I mean, an aggro beatdown deck doesn't want to play a million 5-drops either, or 4-drops rather, but that's okay. We'll probably take the Immersturm Raider here. I really personally like Tormentor's Helm, like I said, but we just need cheap creatures. And even though Raider's not great, it kind of functionally does what we need it to for this deck. Potentially finds us 3rd or 4th land. It's a 2-drop, which we're a little bit light on. Yeah. It's sack fodder. Alright, Jarl I really like. I wish it was a Berserker, but that's okay. There's a chance to get a Gold Vein pick, but I think we just stick with what we've got, the Raven Wings. I think Jarl's good. You can foretell it. It's something else to do early. Seems like a reasonable pick to me. Alright, so we can take Skull Raid, Berserker. Wish we didn't have so many 3-drops already. I probably still take it. If we're running 3 Carter's Vicious Returns, we really need a lot of creatures. And actually, Vicious Return is at least... Oh, it gains haste anyway. Never mind. I guess we're taking another Berserker. Yeah, a lot of 3-drops in here. Wow, Ravager. That one is sweet. Well, I want the Doomscar Titan too, but this is a creature that's also removal. It's not a Berserker, but it works well with our Berserkers. Is Titan actually better? I don't think so. This comes down and kills something, and is a body, and it can deal it to an opponent, which is great. All right. Plus, we're like all Berserkers right now, aren't we? Yeah, we have 12 Berserkers. Sweet. So we could take Squash. Could take Way Down. I mean, we do have a couple Giants, 2, and 2 Shapeshifters. So we have 4 Giants. I just don't need Squash. Maybe I'd take the pick. It's a cheaper equipment. I might get Tormentor's Helm on the wheel. I don't think we were going to play the pick. I'd probably just take 20 gems, actually. I don't need Way Down. I don't need any of that stuff. I'm not going to sideboard into it, probably. Guess we can take Infernal Pet that we're not going to play. Could take another Kennelmaster, but Sulphurous Mire is like awesome for our deck, so we'll take that. Don't need any of this. Shackles, maybe steal our opponent's things. Demonic Gift. We don't really have Enter the Battlefield stuff, do we? I guess with the Immersturm Raider we do, but... And Jarl. Shackles is at least a good sideboard card, because we already have a deck. Alright, we got that Helm back. Could take the Run Amok. I'm going to take the Helm. I'm going to consider it, because it is good with quite a few things in our deck, so... And it's quite a bit cheaper to make work with Raven Wings. Like, I don't really like Way Down anyway, so it's probably fine. I think we already got a Smashing Success, didn't we? Yeah. Do I want another one for some reason? Probably not. Don't really need the Faithful either, though. Not that it's a bad card, but we're already 3-drop heavy, and it's not a... I guess I can... Against removal.deck, maybe I want a Village Rites. None of those cards matter. Okay. Alright, well, our deck is kind of cool. Rune of Mortality with 3 equipment. Might be good enough. We'll see. Definitely 17 lands. Question is... So we have to make 5 cuts. I think Recruiter's kind of an easy one to cut, because we already good on the 4-drop front. We can look at our Foretell stuff. This is also a creature, so we're really at 17 creatures. This says Foretell. This says Foretell. I'm going to cut Way Down, because I don't really like it anyway. Plus, if you look at our removal, we already have Frostbite, Demon Bolt, 3 Carter's Vicious Return, so probably good. 3 more cuts, and 2 of them can be creatures if I so desire, which I think I do. Though which ones, I'm not sure. I want all my cheap ones. I mean, if I cut Jarl... I actually like Jarl, but if I cut Jarl, I'm basically all Berserkers, which is good synergy for Ravager and Pretender. It's true. But I do think Jarl is a good card. Tough to deny the value of come in and kill something once you've dealt damage to it, because we have stuff like Frostbite, like Vicious Return, I guess. If 3 damage isn't enough to kill it, you can flash it in. I guess that costs too much mana. Maybe I can cut Jarl. Even though I like it, I actually really like this card. I think maybe we just don't need it. So, can cut 1 more creature. Because we have 16 with the reinforcements. So, might be a Berserker. Not that Berserker's bad, but I like having... I mean, 6 4-drops is a lot. 6 4-drops is a lot. But we can probably still get away with 17 lands. Berserker puts a good pace on your opponent. Like, you can just go Duskwielder, Raider, Berserker, turn 4, Raven Wings equip. You just get in for a lot of damage quickly, which is nice. But all of our 4-drops are sweet. I could cut the Kennel Master, cut the very, very tippy top end. That might be appropriate. I actually like Kennel Master, but kind of feels like it could be cut. And then I just need to cut one more card. It could actually be the Rune of Mortality. Rune of Mortality is pretty amazing with like Tormentor's Helm. It just gives you access to a 1-equip +1/+1 Death Touch equipment, which with all these little piddly dudes is quite good, but might just be okay to cut it. Still end up with 15 creatures with the reinforcements. And basically running all Berserkers, right? Yeah. 13. Wait, one isn't? Which one's not? Oh, the Ravager is right. 13 Berserkers, good enough. Ravager is still doing good in here. This is a cool deck. What's our colors? Twice as much red as black. I agree, actually, with their distribution here. I would do... I guess it's 9... It's still 9/9. But 9/9 is probably still fine. I mean, we went black on turn 1, so... Okay. I can get behind this. I think it's a pretty reasonable looking aggro deck. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, here in round 1, we have the choice. We'll play first. It's a lot of lands. I mean, we really don't have a need for 5 lands. And Berserker and a Vicious Return's almost a dead card in this hand, I feel like. Alright, we'll try this. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll ditch the, probably a Berserker. Oh, that's a good draw. So now we can go Pretender into maybe Draugr Raider. That'd be pretty good. Ooh, Avalanche Caller. It's a strong card. Alright, let's get the Snowland down, do the Pretender. Oh, we want to name Berserker. Nobody expects the Arachnoform on the Avalanche Caller, rather. Alright, well, at least our turn progression's going to be pretty good, considering we mulligan there. Three color, huh? Yeah, I think they missed their land drops. I can take 3. Might actually... I think I'd probably take the one from the... I forget. How does this work? Unless. So I don't want to sacrifice. So we can go Draugr. And then we'll go Raider. And I don't need to discard. We'll get in for 7. Alright. So they got mana screwed. Not much they could do about that. They do have Avalanche Caller, which is quite strong. I mean, thankfully we've got some ways to kill it, as long as they don't stick an Arachnoform on it. But Avalanche Caller is a real good card. Real good. So... I mean, we have sideboard options. We can steal stuff. We can blow up artifacts and lands. We can Root of Mortality. We can Weigh Down. We can Wither Crown. Plenty of options. But, I mean, based on the information we have, probably not. We saw 3 spells 2 spells. We saw 2 whole spells, 3 colors. So why don't we just run her back and see if we get some more information here. All right, solid keep here. Guess we'll go Helm, no 2-drop into Pretender. Well, we'll do the Mire instead. No rush on the Helm now. But yeah, Pretender and a Berserker into Ravager. That's actually pretty good. Eyesight Troll's a good one. Get our Snowland. Play the Pretender. They don't have any Snowlands yet either, so that's cool. Yeah, let's just do the Pretender now. Okay, so they do have Snowland now. Oh, but they're tapped out. Well, we're going to take 2 then. And we're going to decline. And we're going to blow up their Eyesight Troll while we still have the opportunity here. So we'll do the Vicious Return. This also gives us back our Pretender, which is quite nice. And we're going to kill your Troll. So then we can go Berserker equip. We'll discard a land. They lost to Bind the Monster, which is fine. So let's go land, Berserker, equip. Sure. So next turn, we're going to get back Pretender. It's going to be bigger, which is cool. Name Berserker. It's got haste as well, which is nice. So we'll go Draugr. And we're going to equip. And bash for 5. And pass. And now we can Ravager, but remember, it can only deal 2 damage. Which is fine. Not a big deal. We also can double pump Draugr, which is quite good. Can also Demon Bolt Hardcast plus give Draugr Menace, which is quite good. Uh-oh. Well, they don't have Snowlands up, so... Ooh, I wish we had... Well, that's actually fine. I think it's actually better for us to go Ravager and then Frostbite and save the Demon Bolt, get a 4/2 on the board. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I think we hold that because we have 2. Actually, I guess we don't. We probably just want to empty our hand. Uh-oh. Narfi, and they do have 3 snow to return it. So that is going to be a problem, but we got Carter, so that's cool. Okay. They have zombies? Yeah, that's cool. So we'll take that. Okay. Glad they're attacking. So we'll Demon Bolt the Avalanche Caller here. They could have gotten in with 2 extra. They could have gotten in for another 8 there. But they, I mean, they should have at least gotten in for 4, so they could have had, because they didn't know we were going to kill the Avalanche Caller, so they could have at least kept it back to block Carter. Kind of looks like they're going to win anyway, but I guess we could draw like a Raven Wings for the win. But we didn't, so that is that. Well, now I guess technically we're not dead. No, that's not true. We are dead. Because they can double pump the Draugr. But we were still actually reasonably... I guess I didn't need to show them that I didn't have anything in my hand, but... I guess I would have been surprised if they didn't try to kill us with Grim Draugr here. And I would have had to discard it anyway, so... Really? I don't get it. You don't want to kill me? I mean, you're probably going to win anyway, but you don't want to kill me right away? Alright, we'll go to the next game here. So way down. Don't really like it that much. Although it does deal with Eyesight Troll. That's true. Because Eyesight Troll is otherwise fairly difficult to deal with if they have the mana. I don't know what I'd take out for it, though. I don't want to take out with the Vicious Return because I like this card. Making them discard is way more brutal than making us discard because they have actual expensive stuff. They're running, like, Blood on the Snow. They're running this Reflections. Like, the discard aspect of Vicious Return is actually very good against them. I guess Wither Crown also doesn't really do a great... It does okay. It doesn't do a great job of dealing with Eyesight Troll. Not good enough where I want to do it. I think we just run it back. Alright, we'll play first. That's a keep. I like it. Albeit it's a little bit slow, but I'll keep. I mean, especially if they keep the bind the monster, it's pretty cool. Because we have Carter's Vicious Return, so we can just throw it or whatever. They also are off blue mana right now, which is good. Alright, not anymore. That's okay. We're going to do Carter here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're still... they still can't do their rare, which is good. They can't do the, you know what I'm talking about, the blow up the board. And it wouldn't even be that good for them anyway. I mean, it would be pretty good if it saved their life, but it wouldn't bring back a creature. But they can play a creature here and then possibly get us. Oh, reflections. Well, hopefully that's too slow. With any luck, that's too slow. But we'll see. May not be. So we'll get in for 8 here. Yeah, they're pretty close to dead. Okay, so they can copy that, which is fine. And that's not a... So we can kill the token. Another land, not quite what I want. Tough spot. Well, guess we attack with both. I want to see how they block. Oh. So, interesting choice we have now. Because I can bring them to 1 life if I sack it with Vicious Return. Which is not terrible. But maybe I just hold off. They also have Feed the Serpent, we know, in their deck. I mean, bringing them to 1 is not bad. I can also just play the Vicious Return and not deal any damage to them. That doesn't make sense, though. I think we just wait. We just need to draw 1 creature. We can bring them to 1, and then they're in a pretty tough spot with Tormentor's Helm and Carter at that point. Two of those. Still just desperately hunting for a creature. So we can attack, they can double block, which means they lose 3. Wow, then we're just a creature away from killing them. Oh, well, to be completely honest, that didn't do what I thought it would, but that's okay. I thought it would be for each creature blocking, but I guess they would have to specify that. I'm not sure. I don't want to get skull rated here either. So I think we sandbag the land. We're just waiting for a creature. Uh-oh. There was... It'd be funny if Thought Thief won him the game. I mean, I could just play it, But now I don't think I have enough turns left to do it. Because if I play it, then they hit me, then it's 2, and then they hit me and I die. So I need to draw a creature. I don't know why they're not attacking with the other one. And I can just feed the serpent for the win. But we got there, so we'll see you in round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. Oh yeah, that's fine. A little bit slow, but certainly a keep. Both colors, good cards. No snow for Draugr, but can't get everything you want. All right, well, keeping busy. That's all that matters. All right, Vault Robber, got it. So now we can go Berserker, get in for 3. Next turn we can do Carter, force the robber to attack, which is good. Magda, that's a good one. Magda is super strong. I think I just gotta kill her. Because she is so good. That's actually a perfect draw, because I really want to kill Magda, first and foremost. She's so good. And then we can do Pretender, naming Berserker. That was actually just like a perfect draw. Because I'm staying super busy, and I got rid of Magda as quickly as you possibly could. Because she's so strong. Such a good card. Okay, Spirit of the Elder Guard, pretty reasonable one. So we can play Carter, force him to attack. Another Carter, huh? Okay. So we'll force them to attack. Although they can use Vault Robber to not attack, but they will have to attack with Spirit of the Elder Guard, so I'm cool with that. Calamity Bearer, okay. I'm fine with that. Did they forget to use the Vault Robber? I think they did. We'll see. They might use it right now. I don't want to highlight it because it'll remind them. Oh, they screwed up. They screwed up. Yeah, so that didn't have to happen to them, but it did, which is fine. So now we just go Draugr plus Duskwielder. And I think I actually attack with all 3. Because if they take 9, they will just die to Vicious Return. Like if they block the Berserker, yeah. In fact, they don't even want to. Which is good. So now I'm much happier I attacked with the Berserker. And they're still most likely dead to the Vicious Return, obviously. Alright. So they're playing tons of colors. Blue, black, red, white. It looks like a very fun deck. I can tell you that much. Very, very fun looking. Magda for treasure generation, same with Vault Robber. Spirit to find their fixing. Calamity Bearer just is like a strong rare. So they've got some fun stuff going on here. We're a little more streamlined, but... so we can steal stuff, we can blow up artifacts, we can blow up lands. Blowing up lands actually does look pretty good against the 4 or 5 color deck, but I just don't know where I'm supposed to put this. And we won't generate treasure because we're just blowing up lands. So we probably stick to our streamlined, all in, attacking you as much as we can plan here. All right, one lander on the draw. Yeah, we probably maul. Go for the safer bet here. This one we can keep, although it's still pretty rotten. Double Vicious Return. We'll dump a swamp. Keep the Snow Swamp, obviously, for value reasons. Double Vicious Return, pretty awkward, I can't lie. Well, at least we got something we can do. Raven Wings and a Pretender. Alright, Tormentor's Helm, also not bad. Let's do the Raven Wings first, better use of mana. So we're just gonna gear up a Pretender here and hope that's good enough. Two Vicious Return is pretty awkward opener. But we are running 3, so... Ooh, Agar. Agar's so good. I love that card. Let's go Pretender, name Berserker. Next turn we can go Raider plus Tormentor's Helm. If we draw a land, we can go Raider plus equip Raven Wings. Oh, geez. Look at that. They get to draw a card, too. So we did rip a land. I think we're just going to go Raider equip. And no discard. Although, actually, maybe discarding the Helm would have been good there. Probably not. Well, could have discarded a Vicious Return just because 2 is excessive, but I do want to... I'd like to deal with that Agar. I may have to just attack and then play the Vicious Return to kill the Agar. Just because that thing reaps a lot of value. Eyesight Troll. Well, I'm glad we're flying over top. I guess that's good. We'll take it. Alright, Breakneck Berserker. So that gives me another beater. But they have the snow up. So I think what we have to do is get in for 3. Play the Vicious Return. Sack the Raider to kill the Agar. On our turn, I guess we'll discard the Tormentor's Helm. We'll see if they use their snow to deal more damage to us. If they do... Probably discarding the Tormentor's Helm, I think. We might need this Vicious Return to kill their Eyesight Troll. Can currently bring back a Pretender. That's not the worst. That's a good one. He did not pump, though. No pumps. All right. So, I still think we're discarding the Helm. So, best use of mana could just be like Raider equip. Uses 4, keeps me with my hasty dude. Okay. So I might have to block Varagoth here. And then I think what we're going to do is bring back our Pretender. If they pump, I can kill the Eyesight Troll. Wisely, they did not. But if they follow up, I'm killing the Eyesight Troll. I mean, we'll see. Alright. I think I killed a troll. I mean, it just makes sense, I think. Mostly because... so I might actually sandbag the land to discard 2 Vicious Return. But just because it's tapped out, I feel like I probably need to. So we'll do Vicious Return. I can attack first, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Alright. So, sack, kill troll. And sandbag land so I don't have to discard the Berserker. Oh, jeez. Well, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, Ravager. Oh, that's cool. Let's go, yeah, we go Berserker, equip, swing for 4 in the air. And then we have Ravager, which can deal basically just 1 damage. Not great. But I guess I can block a Kinseeker, maybe. Giant Samuel. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, they didn't have the... They didn't have the blue? Oh. Not getting a 4/4. Harsh. Ooh, Burgee too, huh? Okay, that's a good one. Sure. What's she do again? I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Let's get in for 4. And then we'll play Ravager. And I guess we'll just... 1 to you. Play land, pass. So you can get Death Touch here. Oh, geez. Well, I mean, I guess the good news is if they fight, their guy still dies. But we take 3, which does mean Arnie's going to kill us next turn, unless we draw creature. Land's not going to do it. So we can't attack or we die. So I guess we have to stay back and chump block. Another Vicious Return. All right, we'll go to the next one. I mean, honestly, it wasn't a very good keep. It was a mull to 6 with an awkward, fairly awkward keep. I mean, the double Vicious Return is definitely an awkward keep. So, all considering, not the worst outcome. We were actually fairly close. They must have searched up Binding with Vargoth, is my guess. I think our plan is actually fine. I'm trying to think what else I want to do. I mean, another chance to do way down, but it's like, just to kill the troll, I can fly over top and still win. Probably not. I think we run her back. I think we're okay. You know, troll is a good card, but as our opponent showed, you can't always keep up 2 snow mana. You just can't. I don't love this hand, but we'll keep it. I can't just be snap mulling every game. And this one, at least I can do something. I can at least start beating on turn 3. Baragoth. Alright, so we'll just nip that in the bud. Alright, so they can blow up the Berserker. I might just play Vicious Return if I don't draw anything. Yeah, I think we're just going Vicious Return now because I can get back my Berserker. And making discard at this point is probably better for us, probably. I mean, they have plenty to discard, but it's not like we care about discarding a swamp here, so should be okay. Shadow Sage, all right. Not a huge deal since we have the Raven Wings. I guess we can discard that. I don't think we want to play another one, though, so... but I can play the land now. Yeah, it's true. Although, maybe I wanted to sandbag that for Immersturm Raider. That's true. That could have netted us another potential good draw. That might have been smarter, in hindsight. Alright. Well, we can sandbag that one. Alright, so we'll equip the wings. Get in for 5, see if they squash. If they do, we can play the Vicious Return again. They do, so we'll replay it. Which means, once again, we are playing the land. Which is fine. So now we'll sandbag the land. Oh wait, it makes us after draw? That is harsh. Now I'm pretty thankful we drew a land. I didn't think about that, but yeah, Vicious Return is tough. It's a tough card. It's cool. I actually like the effect, but it's tough. No doubt. Alright. So let's get back Hasty Duder. Equip. Get in for 5. Oh, they had another one. That's too bad for us. Alright, we'll do this. We'll equip and we'll pass. I think we'll just take it. I don't really want to trade. I don't feel like that's a great way to victory. I think we just need to rip some creatures so we can trade some stuff off. So here at least I can... Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3, 5. So I can pump this for 7, yeah. This should do everything I needed to do here. We'll get in for 5. Then we'll go Pretender. And equip it so we can trade with the Agar. Oh, they get to draw more cards. Man, Agar is such a good card. Such a powerful card. I love it. I think it's just an amazing card. So now I need a creature to not die. No, we did get one. Pretty good one, too. Okay. Oh, nice. Could play everything too. All right, so eat that. Block there. Take 3. They lose 2. If I draw a vicious return, we can win. Oh, so close. So close. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, round 3. We'll keep this. So we'll Mire into Foretell, into Berserker Frostbite, maybe. We only have the 1 red mana currently. So I can blow that up, but I think I'm just going to Foretell this for now. Kind of want to say Frostbite for something that can block the Berserker, but maybe I'm wrong. Should have just played the Snow Swamp. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so yeah, I think we'll just do the Berserker. I'm okay with this trade. I don't love it, but it's acceptable. Would like to rip another red mana so I can go Berserker Frostbite, but we'll see if we get that luxury. Disdainful Stroke. Well, I wonder if that means they have another copy, or they're just not expecting to be able to... I don't know. We'll see. So we'll Frostbite it so they can't kill our Berserker. Next turn we can do the Titan, which is pretty good. Ravager is also quite good, though not currently, because we don't share enough creature types. So probably just go for Titan now. Let's get the big dog down. They don't have blue up, so they can't counter it, which is nice. Get in for 9. Okay. Jarl? I was expecting Jarl. I was expecting, like, monstrous growth. Oh, that was a good one. Nice value reaped there, actually. All right. Well, Dwarven Reinforcements gives me multiple bodies. I think that's actually the best play here, not the Ravager, because then Ravager turns into a little shock, too. Plus, we can play Raven Wings. And next turn, we can go Ravager plus Raven Wings. Looking at their graveyard. I wonder if they have the Draugr. Looks like it. But they just get a priest back, so not that big of a deal. It's actually kind of good. It means we can attack into it. Oh, Carter too. Nice. I think we want to kill the priest, though. So, actually, I think what we're going to do is equip the Raven Wings. Attack with both. And then we're going to play the Ravager. And we're just going to nuke it for 2. Alright, that's cool. So you can get in there. Sure. So we've got some choices here. Either one's lethal. I think I'm actually going to go for the Pretender. It does not make the best use of mana, however... Especially... Now it looks way better. Now I look like a genius. Alright, so we can force that thing to attack. They do have the snow mana up, but it's not a huge deal. So I think we'll just go Carter, force their thing to attack. Again for 3. And I guess we'll just foretell this. They can't copy. Yep, they can only do it at sorcery speed, so we don't want to block. Pilfering Hawk, sure. And we don't even have to, yeah. Okay. So we're playing against like a bug. Kind of cool looking bug deck. Bug snow. Looks fun. Those are all the snow, the definitive snow colors. I mean, we can go for blowing up lands to keep them off colors. Especially since they have a little bit of a greedy mana base. I mean, I shouldn't say they have a greedy mana base. They don't. They have fixing. They have good fixing. They've got the Snowland. They've got the Woodland Chasm. They've got legitimate fixing. Plenty of Snowlands. But I'm saying greedy is in terms of like double color, but even that's not really true. Saw It Coming's Foretell, Feed the Serpent is double black, and so is Turgid Shadow. So maybe they're just like primarily black. Maybe just splashing green. I'm actually not sure what their primary colors are, but either way, we got there. I'm not sure that we need to blow up lands. Once again, I think Vicious Return is a tough card to cut because I feel like them discarding... I feel like it's harder for them to discard than it is for us. But I do have to remember, if I draw a card, I'm immediately going to have to discard it. So Sandbag for your Vicious Return, Sandbag for Raider. We don't need more than 4 mana in this deck. So, good to keep in mind. Do I want Shackles of Treachery? They didn't show us any equipment. And they didn't show us any real beaters I want. I can't reliably have 2 snow for a Ice-Hide Troll, so... Alright, I think we probably just run it back. It's hard to sideboard with a deck like this that's kind of just streamlined Zerker. Yeah, solid hand. I like it. Wielder into Raider. At worst, we can foretell that. Double Raven Wings is a little bit awkward, but that's okay. Alright. So Frostbite, we can just kill that right away, and I can boast. I'd probably do it. I feel like the Pilfering Hawk did some work for them, so I'd rather get our damage in and boast. So now I can play the Raider next turn if I don't draw the land. Otherwise I can play the Draugr. We can pretty easily snap off oh, we did draw the land though, which is quite nice. So now, and it was a snow land, very relevant land to draw. So let's get this down, get in. Now if we don't draw land, we can still do the Raider plan, possibly boast, we'll see. They might just be going for Feed the Serpent now, which is also fine. Or Bind. Bind, we really love to see Bind. 3 Carter's Vicious Returns in our deck. We love Bind. Let's go Raider. I'm going to discard a Raven Wings. So I want my 4th land. We did get it. Not an untapped one. Not a huge deal, though. We can still attack and boast. Kind of nice to see Duskwielder, you know, doing something. I like that. Skull Raid. Well, I'm going to keep the Raven Wings, I think. Got rid of some pretty good cards there, actually, but I think this is better for us. There's our Vicious Return. So we can do that now. I'm kind of okay with that. It just gets it down now. Oh, Disdainful Stroke. Okay. Well, we have 2 more of those, so it's not the end of the world. Didn't actually have a creature to bring back, but that's not true. We would have sacked the Draugr, so... Alright, keep the... It's interesting, the Duskwielder tapped, huh? Well, let's go, do I want to sandbag the land now? I'm not sure. We can. So, getting with the Raider here. Pushing through some damage. Sandbagging for our other Immersturm Raider. Or another Carter's Vicious Return. Sure. For 4. That's a good one. Let's go this. I think we just attack and boast, because it's actually puts them dead to either of our creatures next turn, as well as Carter's Vicious Return, as well as like a Breakneck Berserker or something, so this is fine. All right, so let's get in there. All right, so they exile the thing so they don't die. So we'll get in for 2. We'll play the Pretender. Oh, wait, they did it at the wrong time. Whoops. Well, punishing the misplay there. Should have waited for... Oh, they couldn't wait for attacks. I've had that problem before, too, just stopping on the right combat set. But overall, ended up going 2-1. I like this deck. I thought it was a good deck. We actually almost won round 2 with pretty mediocre draws in hand, so I thought it was a good deck. Nothing super bomby in it, either. I've kind of played this archetype a lot already, which is saying something. Maybe I'm drawn to it. I don't know. I like it. I think it's because the equipment in this set is actually good. And a set that has good equipment, good like cheap equipment like Tormentor's Helm and Raven Wings, I feel like lends itself well to... I forgot this makes them a bird too. I don't know. I never noticed that before. Lends itself well to aggro decks like this. Got cheap, efficient ways to just fly over top and win. Or make your little dudes bigger, keep attacking. So, fun archetype. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one. Oh, let's get our loot. Can't forget about the loot. All right, we'll see you for the next one.